Captain's Log 12/4/2018. Well, Redskin Nation, we were delivered another blow with a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. I come to you from my humble abode here, and I have to tell you that the time has come to make some changes. It's not for me to say whether it needs to be the coach, the general manager, players. It's not for me to say that. But what it is for me to say is that it's time for us to make changes. We've heard the spillage from the players of what needs to be done. As a fan, I can't do it. You can't do it. There's only one person who can do it, if he chooses to do it. We have been through a lot of downs. The franchise is going up and it's going down. And I've told you guys that football is like the sea. The tide goes in and the tide goes out. And for a minute, our tide came in. But it seems as though it's ready to go back out. Now, let me say this. I am not a coach fan. I'm not a player fan. I'm not an owner fan. I'm a Redskin fan. So whomever the coach or the owner or whatever decides to do, I'm a fan. I'm going to back that decision. I may not like it, but I'm a fan. Just like you're a fan. I honestly feel, and I don't necessarily believe in bad moxie or bad juju, but I believe that there is a black cloud hanging over us. And Mr. Snyder, yes, Mr. Snyder, because when it comes down to it, nobody else matters. You have to go straight to the top. Put the stadium back in D.C. As long as the stadium is outside of D.C., I honestly believe that black cloud will be over us. That's just my take on it. It's nobody else's take. That's just my feeling. And as a fan and as a person, I am warranted to have my feelings. Now, a lot of people are saying, bring this person in, bring that person in, do this, do that. Ultimately, it's going to come down to you and how your fan base reacts to your decisions. You may not care about it. You may care about it. I don't know. I can only tell you that I'm a fan. And let's say this. We know that the organization has made mistakes and we've had some windfalls. But as of late, it's been perceived as mistakes. Me personally, I've always told you guys, they call me the rally captain, and I'm going to go down with the ship. So when I tell you that it's 16-0 or 0-16, and I'm going to ride it until the wheels fall off, that's what I mean. So I will go down with the ship because I'm a fan. I don't have a problem with that. But at the same time, how does that make you feel? The time has come to make change. In whatever you see fit to make the change. I'm not going to badmouth this person, that person, because that doesn't get me anywhere. I'm about positivity, but change needs to be made. You make up your mind on what needs to be done. Because once again, I'm not an owner fan. I'm not a player fan. I'm not a coach fan. I'm a Redskins fan. And myself, like everyone else in this fan base, we want to see something different. Now, granted, it's tragic. And my heart and prayers goes out to Alex Smith, Colt McCoy, the young man who we just signed who with the torn bicep. My heart goes out to everybody who had an injury. It's a part of football. We, as a fan base, just want you guys to do the right thing. That's all we want. And everything else will fall into pieces. But the first thing, get that stadium back in D.C. So one black cloud can get off our head. All right? But the time has come, and I'm going to ride this till the wheels falls off. God willing, I will be there Sunday. God willing, I will be there in Tennessee. God willing, I will be there in Jacksonville. And once again, God willing, I will be at FedEx for the last game for the Eagles. So we can bitch about it all day long, but what is he going to do? The time has come for, in the face of adversity, to either face it on or turn tail and run. You guys know where I'm going to be. I'm not going to turn tail. I'm going to be there from the beginning to the end of each game, because that's what I do. And what I do may not be right for what you want to do. But the captain I'm going to be there. And it's not for publicity. It's not to say that I'm better than anybody. That's just what I choose to do. That's what I choose to do. I choose to be there. And people can say, well, man, you're wasting your money. But guess what? Is it your money? It's my money that I worked hard for, worked overtime for, did commercials for. So that's how I choose to spend it. Some of y'all got a $100 pack a day smoking habit or drinking habit. I don't do either of those things. So I choose to spend my money, and emphasis is mine, on traveling and seeing the squad play. Before I forget, I want to thank each and every participant that came on the SB Events bus trip to Philadelphia. I told everyone how the Philadelphia crowd could be, and we had some a-holes that were there, but for the most part, it was a good experience. They love to chirp, but they won't put their hands on you. And I've always said that. So for everybody that went on the SB Events bus trip up to Philadelphia, thank you. You had great food, great company, and you even had great seats. So a big shout out to you guys. As I always say, come on an SB Events trip. You'll like it. I know you will, because everyone else has said that they liked it. We're not flawless. We're human. Some things may happen, but nothing happened yesterday. It was a great trip, even though, yeah, we took it. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I mean, our third string quarterback came in, still fought. We still fought. And we're going to continue to fight. But in closing, changes need to be made. And it's not for me to say, bring this coach in, bring that owner in, bring this GM in. That's not for me to say. What's for me to say is, I'm going to continue to rep it hard, or I'm not going to rep it at all. When faced with adversity, I'm going to step to it. I'm not going to turn tail. This is my team till the wheels fall off. It's your boy Rally Captain, and I'm out.